in the game.
Okay. EA Sports is in the
Glad to have you with us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, pitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, I caught up with the Owls head coach. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Link. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Temple Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. This wide receiver has been unstoppable all season. He will be a huge part of their game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Raging Cajuns headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, it's Smith. There he goes. He's past the marker. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Could be an alley. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Temple.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Straight ahead, it's Reagan. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to...
Snags it, and there's running room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out wide right, it's Jensen. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reagan. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Winfield. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Smith takes the handoff. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. Sees an alley. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Temple lines up quickly. The lone back's got it. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Owls. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. Deep in the end zone, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll try to do it himself. On the spin move. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to pass. It's Winfield. Fires quickly. Runs through the tackle. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Turning it on. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. Running inside. It's Reagan. Fights off a defender. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
He'll pull it down. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give to the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
To the air. It's Winfield. Makes the grab down the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Raging Cajuns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cajuns.
And there you see his playmaking ability, man. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
And he puts through the extra point. From deep, it's Mason. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
And that last run was just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Quick give. It's Smith. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Green. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Extending the play. He's going to take off. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
The give is to Smith. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll run it. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. They get him on the ground, but he's got enough to give Temple the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. The running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Here's some daylight. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith takes the handoff. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They'll try it over the left side. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a 2-possession game. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Delayed give. It's Reagan. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. To the air. It's Winfield.
It's definitely too early.
Intercepted for the 11th time. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense gets set for second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to throw, time running short in the half. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
2-14 close. 2-14 close. Kill. 674, take off. 674, take off. But hard.
Running the red zone, it's Smith. And he's in! Touchdown, Owls! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The run inside. It's Reagan. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Corners are going to bail. Scanning the field. It's Winfield. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets enough. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Breaks through, it's Reagan. Looking for room at the 30. Big pickup on the ground, knocked out at the 28-yard line. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, Week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the #1 team, the Arizona Wildcats. And it's the Wildcats in a little bit of hot water right now. They're down. I know we haven't even hit halftime, but anytime the #1 team in the country is losing, that's headline news.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Johnson. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
To the air, it's Winfield. And they're not on the same page there. Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got him this time. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside. It's Reagan. There he goes. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. And the Raging Cajuns are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those moves.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Under pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's dropped. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to barrel in. Into the house. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Temple lines up quickly. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Sampson. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. The Raging Cajuns right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the gun, it's Reagan. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. offense, quick tempo. To the air, it's Winfield. On the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Gonna run it. It's Reagan. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
Wants to throw on 1st. Unloads to the wideout. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're all over him. Turning it on. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Going to the run, it's Reagan. Hard running there. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Winfield. Just got rid of that one.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Louisiana! And after being in a huge hole, they're all the way back, just 1 possession away.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Coming out with it, it's Mason. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. takes over and the offense will return to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. The give is to Smith. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they have got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
They'll ride him again. Got some green grass. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Motion from the back. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got to make the play on 4th. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Throwing on the run. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Left side is Bermudez. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down marker.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Straight ahead, it's Reagan. Plows through the defense. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Dropping back, it's Winfield. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Selling the fake. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Shepard. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Clark. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
To the back. Breaks into the open. The 20.